Okay, so check this out. We have a client that went rogue. So there's two business partners. We used to run both accounts, right? So they have two accounts serving two different locations as in countries. The one business partner decided, I'm going to let AI run the account and see, do we even need an agency, which would have been us, right, in the case. So that business partner took over. He implemented essentially whatever ChatGPT told him, and also applied what Google told him, along with the Google recommendations in the account. Here's an actual Slack message from a strategist who was managing this. Some of this will be blurred out. This is not a made up story though. This is like a real thing that did happen. And I'm just gonna show you the before and after on performance. I don't know what his conversations were with, ChatGPT or Claude, but I do know they went rogue and they decided they're going to just implement generic recommendations along with what Google's recommendations are as well. So real case study of just kind of going full into let's just ask AI what it's going to tell us to do and what happened to the account. If you're a Google Ads expert, the performance dumpster fire that this account now is would not surprise you based off of what I'm seeing the changes are. But anyways, I thought this would be an interesting case study. So let's dive into the actual account and see what happened. Okay, so obviously I have to keep this confidential, so a lot of this will be blurred out, but you'll be able to see the data, the timeframes, and the changes that were made. So here's January through April 19th. April is when they went rogue, started making changes, and you can see we averaged 50 to 70 conversions per week at about 100 pound CPA. If we look at the week of the 13th, this thing decreased down to 13 conversions, up to 350 for their CPA. And it did get a tad better. Like if I go the next week, they upticked, well, actually that was worse, 3 at 700. May 3rd, it got a tad better, like 15 at 244. So it was starting to uptick, but May was still like really bad. So if I compare April and May to previous period, so the previous period would be our setup, our structures, our management that we were running. We can see that conversions decreased by 56% and cost per conversion shot up 50%. So pretty bad results. You're paying double to get, less than half. That's like insanity. So what happened? I don't know the exact, conversations that they had with ChatGPT or Claude, but I do know that they went in and at least started applying Google recommendations and then also like their own. So they removed a lot of negative keywords that we had. They did make a ton of ad changes. I'm actually fine with that. It was mainly just ad copy, so whatever. I don't think that really had a major impact. However, they did start changing our bid strategies. So they went to maximize conversions on the bid strategies. And then they added an insane amount of broad match keywords. You can see applied recommendation. This would be Google's recommendation. So they went and did that, and you can see broad match, 7 broad match keywords added, 8 broad match keywords added, 6 broad match keywords added, more ad changes, that's fine. Then on their own, so this doesn't say applied recommendation, this would be their own, 15 broad match keywords added, 10 broad match keywords added, 10. So they added an insane amount of broad match keywords. They went to maximize conversions and then made a ton of ad changes and then also removed pretty much all of our negative keywords that we had added. That, by the way, a full broad strategy can actually work if you have an insane amount of data. I've consulted with companies that spend millions per month on Google Ads, and some of them just print money from a full broad reach. Usually they're still going to use a CPA bid strategy though. This company, they spend okay, but they're not like, $1 million per month spender with insane volume of conversions coming in per week or per month. You can't do this, right? And this strategy works for like 1% of advertisers. This strategy does not work for them, and that's why they have pretty much tanked the account. So going in and adding a bunch of broad and flicking to max conversions, if you're a Google Ads expert, you're going to be like, of course the account tanked, right? But this person didn't know that that was incorrect. However, they did believe it was correct because they were listening to Claude or ChatGPT. I don't know the exact LLM they were using, but if you've used any LLMs, you know they give you a very reassuring, confident answer, even if it's incorrect.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Right? I'm sure most of you have asked ChatGPT or Claude something and you knew, hey, that answer is incorrect, but wow, they sound very confident when it responded to me. So if you don't know or you're not an expert in a topic and you ask Claude or ChatGPT something, it is going to sound very confident. And it's like, okay, yeah, that's what we should go do. And that's what they did in this case, and obviously blew the account up. I am, by no means is this video supposed to be an anti-AI video. That's not what the case is. I just thought it was an interesting case study to see what happens if someone did do this, and they did. Probably won't be the first time we run into it, unfortunately. But here's my spiel on it. If I add, and you can see I have Claude running right now. I have Claude Code. I use it every day. If I ask Claude right now a Google Ads question, I know the right question to ask at the right time when it comes to an account. This person does not because they're not an expert like me. Same as I'm not going to probably ask the right questions on moving money around in the markets right now versus a hedge fund that outbeats everyone pretty much every year. They're going to more than likely use AI tools, but know how to use the tools the right way. And my Claude references a brain that we've built that has thousands of hours of Loom video recordings over the last 5 years. Plus, we continue to dump more training material, more Loom recordings into it. We record all of our internal meetings here. I've obviously have an insane amount of YouTube video content. We have the school group where I do Q&As and ongoing trainings in there. I have all of that, right? So when I ask Claude a Google Ads question, I know how to ask Claude the right question at the right time. This person wouldn't know how to do that. And it's referencing my brain, the Grow My Ads brain, right? It's not just pulling from the general internet plus Reddit. It'd be like the same as if someone just read 10 blog posts on Google Ads and read a few Reddit threads and then decided, all right, I'm just going to go click buttons now on the account and do as what everything is saying. Most of that is conflicting information given the blog posts and Reddit posts. And so none of it's going to sound right anyways, and you're going to end up with a very, very terrible result. Well, when you ask your $20 per month subscription ChatGPT a question, it's pulling from the general internet. It's not pulling from a one expert source. So the answer that I get from Claude, my Claude, is going to be 100x better than what you're going to get from the general subscription that you have to whatever LLM. And that's because my data set is our internal expertise, our internal IP, if you will. And so this video is not anti-AI. This video is, though, an interesting case study in regards to someone who is just blindly trusting a generic LLM response with no correct data set or inputs for it to learn from. So it's just general information of the internet. And then also blindly trusting Google's recommendations as well. Fun case study, I guess, for a YouTube video, not fun for the business, not fun for us either. We work with the other business partner. They're amazing, and we still run the other account, and it's doing just fine. But yeah, I mean, this one's obviously suffering, and I'm sure we'll be hired back in to go fix it. But right now, it's something that they're still running with, and they're getting half the conversions for double the CPA. So we'll see how long they continue to do that. I actually don't see any recent changes, so I think it's like they did this and they're just like letting it run now on autopilot to see maybe it magically fixes itself. Probably not. So fun case study for you guys, hopefully. And I'm sure this won't be the last one that we see. And so if you run into this yourself, or if you're thinking about maybe I can just have AI run my account, here's what you might end up with. So continue to consult with experts, or if you are the expert, train whatever LLM you want to use with the correct data, your expertise, your correct data set, and you'll get a better answer than a general LLM response. And you'll be able to use these tools the correct way to help with your workflows and recommendations when you find yourself in situations that you might want to consult with an LLM and pick its brain and go back and forth in regards to how do I strategically think about this moment of an account. But you as a Google Ads expert, you're probably already doing that, and you're probably asking the right questions at the right time. Most people, general people who are not experts at Google Ads won't be, and this is probably what would happen to their account as well. So just a case study of caution for many of you out there if you've thought maybe AI could run your Google Ads account completely. In this case, obviously not.